back, CitYouth.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I hope you had a lovely Sunday morning. How you been?
Yo, it's been a long Easter.
It has.
Easter's 2 weeks, but it's felt like ages.
Yeah. What were you doing during the Easter holidays?
Easter. My Easter was mainly just revision, to be honest. Revision and relaxing and trying not to break government guidelines.
Trying not to break. I thought you said you didn't leave your house, Alpha.
I mean, I do stay at home, but whenever I go out, I tend to go in like big groups.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Try not to break government guidelines. How about you, Angel?
It was really relaxing. I really liked the holidays. But now we're back in school, so yeah. But yeah, the holidays were really nice. How was it for you guys? Put in the chat.
Put in the comments.
Yeah.
But now we're back in school, back in church.
Yeah, it's really lovely, isn't it?
I haven't been. I was here before Easter, but it's great seeing people.
So today we're gonna have a new series, so exciting. It's called Squad Up. We'll get into it later on. But before we do, we have the lovely worship team. Alicia
And Aaron,
and Erin, yeah.
take it away, guys.
Take it away. Okay.
Guys, let's have a good time in the Lord. Okay. I'm gonna dance and praise Him. It doesn't matter what comes my way. The greater one lives inside of me. His name is Jesus. I'm born a winner, more than victorious. I'm an heir of His kingdom, and I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. Oh, filled with the Holy Ghost. Yeah. I'm gonna dance and praise Him. It doesn't matter what comes my way. The greater one lives inside of me. His name is Jesus. I'm born a winner, more than victorious. I'm an heir of His kingdom, and I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I'm more than a conqueror. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I'm more than a conqueror. Oh, 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 oh. No weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. The greater one lives inside of me. His name is Jesus. 'Cause I'm born a winner, more than victorious. I'm an heir of His kingdom, and I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I'm more than a conqueror. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I'm more than a conqueror. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. Oh, I rejoice in Him. I'm more than a conqueror. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I rejoice in Him. I'm more than a conqueror. Who breaks the power power of sin and darkness, whose love is mighty and so much stronger. The King of glory, the King above all kings. Oh, who shakes the whole earth with holy thunder and leaves us breathless in awe and wonder. The King of glory, the King above all kings. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place, that you would bear my cross, you would lay down your life, that I would be set free. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. All that you've done for me. Who brings our chaos back into order? Who makes the orphan a son and daughter? The King of glory, the King above all kings. Oh, and who rules the nations with truth and justice, shines like the sun in all of his brilliance. The King of glory, the King above all kings. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you will take my place, that you would bear my cross, you would lay down your life, that I would be set free. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. All that you've done for me. Yeah. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. And worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King who conquered the grave. Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Oh, and worthy is the King who conquered the grave. And worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Oh, worthy is the King. This is amazing grace. This is unfailing love. That you would take my place, that you would bear my cross, you would lay down your life, that I would be set free. Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. Oh, Jesus, I sing for all that you've done for me. The Lord is my shepherd. He goes before me, defender behind me. I won't fear, 'cause I'm filled with anointing. Yeah. My cup's overflowing. No weapon can harm me. assurance that I'll see His glory, and I'll see it face to face. Oh, hallelujah. I am not alone. Oh, because He's my comfort, always holds me close. Oh, hallelujah. I am not alone. Because He's my comfort, always holds me close. Your Spirit lives within me, so I will walk in Your peace. Your Spirit lives within me, my victory, my victory. Your Spirit lives within me, so I will walk in Your peace. Your Spirit lives within me, my victory, my victory. Your Spirit lives within me, so I will walk in Your peace. Your Spirit lives within me, my victory. Oh, Your Spirit lives within me, so I will walk in Your peace. Your Spirit lives within me, my victory, my victory. Your Spirit lives within me, so I will walk in Your peace. Your Spirit lives within me, my victory, my victory. Oh, my victory, my victory. So hallelujah, I am not alone. And He's my comfort, always holds me close. Hallelujah, I am not alone, and I'm grateful for it, yes. Oh, and He's my comfort, always holds me close.
So, how are you, City Youth? Wasn't that a great worship session? I hope you cleared out your rooms so you could praise the Lord, just like Alicia. She did great, didn't she? So did you as well. Can we have a round of applause for the worship team, please?
She did awesome, you know.
She
Like,
did really well. Oh my
bruh.
God, her voice is amazing.
like when she goes upstairs. That day when she goes upstairs.
Oh my God.
Anyway, we're starting off our new series called Squad Up.
Squad up. That is such a weird name, isn't it?
Yeah, like I was talking to Angel earlier, and I was saying Squad Up sounds more like a threat. Like you go to your friend and you'll be like, Squad Up.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Squad Up. What is this series about? So this series mainly focuses around friendship, community, friendship groups, and squads, as the name suggests.
But
Today,
first,
but
what,
to
what's friendship to you? Like as we're starting
friendship.
off, like our series about Squad Up, what's friendship to you?
Friendship is when you can have someone you can freely talk to, someone you can trust, someone who has like the same banter as you and things like that. What about you, Alpha?
Yeah, I was thinking of this the other day, and my dad asked me, "What does friendship mean to you?" And then what came up was, for me, was like loyalty mainly, like a person who will be with you, like no matter what, but a person who's always like there for you.
Yeah,
A
that's a
person
really
you
good
can like
definition.
trust.
That's a really good definition, Alpha. Okay, so today we're not going to mainly focus on the series, as you're going to have the wonderful Pastor Jordan to explain it to you properly next week, Sunday. Today would be more of an introduction to this new series, and so we're going to have some nice discussions and things like that. So, Alpha, take it away.
So to start off with, Angel, what's your favorite fictional squad?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. I would say my favorite fictional squad is the Winx Club. We're taking it back. I'm talking about the cartoon, not the Netflix remake, because that was a bit trash. I think they balance each other out. They all have different powers, and cohesively, it makes a great impact, and that's why they're always winning their matches and things like that. Yeah, I think definitely the Winx Club. How about you, Alpha?
My favorite fictional character has to be the Avengers. Like they're just so amazing. Like together as a group, like the original cast, as in like the one that came out. I think the movie came out like 2010 or something. The Avengers then and the Avengers that were in Endgame and the Avengers, like the new Avengers that will come soon. I feel like the way that they're all brought together with all their powers, it's just amazing.
Yeah, they are cool. They are really cool. Okay. So, in the chat, can you put some of your favorite groups or squads? I would really love to know.
Like vintage, what like old squad groups that probably before 2000s or new ones that came past like 2010, which probably I've never heard of. But yeah,
Okay. So, I have a question for you.
alright.
So, if you had a squad that you could choose yourself, who would you put in it?
Like a fictional squad.
Fictional squad, yeah.
Ah, a fiction. That's a hard one because
Is it
there's.
really?
I mean,
Come on.
oh, my squad, my squad. I would have I'd have Deadpool in it. I feel like Deadpool's just dead. I feel like me and Deadpool, which is Deadpool's just amazing. Deadpool's great. Um, I think this is gonna mainly be Marvel characters. I feel like Ghost. If you've seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, then you know about Ghost. Ghost is. I feel like Ghost's power, like she can like phase through stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so like she can phase through stuff and to kind of like it's kind of like teleporting, but not
Is it
really.
like the quantum bond thing they were going on about?
Yeah, so
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
it'll be sick. So imagine if someone wants to punch you, but
Yeah.
then you can like the hand going through you sounds weird, but the hand just goes through you. That would be sick. Um, Probably gonna have to put in Black Lightning. Black Lightning is just
Black Knight is cool.
Black Lightning's top tier.
His wife gets on my nerves though.
Yeah, I might annoy some people right now, but I haven't seen season 4 yet. I've not seen season.
I couldn't even finish season 1. She was getting so much on my nerves. Oh my gosh. She can't control. She was just like, oh, no, don't use these powers to save people. No, you shouldn't use them. Oh my gosh, stop. And then I've heard what happened in the end. She kind of got used to it, but she was still doing the same thing. She just got on my nerves. I couldn't finish it. No. Yeah, carry on.
I think I'm trying to think. Oh, maybe I'll put. Oh, I might put Goku in the Flash.
Goku.
Goku.
Goku and the Flash.
Goku and the Flash.
Ooh, Goku's a good one though. Ooh, that's a really good one. Okay. I think for me, if I was going off from what I said before, I would put Bloom from the Winx Club because she's really powerful. I would also put, if we're talking about like Marvel characters, DC characters and stuff like that, Wonder Woman, I really love her.
Wonder Woman is
She's
actually sick.
Yeah. I love Black Panther, I'll put him in. And then I would put Storm. You know about Storm?
Oh, I've been watching the X-Men. Storm's actually.
Storm, she's so powerful. Literally, she has like, okay, if you don't know Storm, Storm is basically like, I think she's from Wakanda as well, isn't she? No.
No, Storm's. I think she's Egyptian, and she can control the weather.
Yeah, she can. She's way more powerful she is way more powerful than what's his name, Thor, the guy with the hammer, because she can control her powers way more. She doesn't need a hammer to do it. He only learned in the last like Avenger movie, so.
Yeah. Man.
So, yeah.
When are times when squads are important?
Times when squads are important.
So for you, when are times when like friendships and those type not gangs.
Gangs?
friendships I mean, some people refer to their friends as gangs, but times when friends are really important to you.
I feel like trying to go through school and things like that, and like church and other things like, let's say NCS, having a squad or a friendship group or something like that is kind of like really, really important to your mental health and things like that. Having like friends you can trust, you can talk to about things, whether it be school, whether it be like things that are going on in your personal life and things like that, it's really good for you. Yeah, so I think having a squad or someone you can talk to is important. But what about you, Alpha?
Well, so far in my life, because I'm not that advanced yet. So far, I'll say having friends with you for I'll say school. School's like generic. School's like the general stuff, but
Yeah.
school. I feel like for school and they're really helpful because they're going through the same thing as you, so they're able to like relate with you compared to like, let's say your parents, because they wouldn't really like know how, they don't really know how to like relate to you in a sense, like
Yeah.
currently
Yeah,
compared to like
I feel
friends.
like we're going through the same things as like we're all in similar ages. Maybe you're in the same school, so you can like share things off of that. You can have banter about it and things like that.
Yeah,
so.
because it's like if you wanted to rant to your parents about school, they wouldn't understand it as much as
Oh my
if you're like
gosh.
ranting to like
They
your
don't
friends.
understand. My mom, she's like, "Why are you talking about your teachers in this way? No wonder they don't like you." And I'm just like, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, it's not my fault. They do this to everyone, and and then she just tells me off for telling her about my teachers, and
This is why I keep.
it doesn't go well. It
This
doesn't
is
go
why
well.
I keep some stuff to my friends and not to my parents.
Exactly. If my mom watches this, sorry, mom. Sorry, mommy. Okay.
So, moving away from fictional squads and to real life people, what's your like, which famous squad would like you want to be in?
Okay.
First of all,
What
if you say like TikTok, like
I don't
if
like. I don't follow up with the TikTok squads.
I will not be happy with you. I will not be
No,
happy with you.
I don't follow up with the TikTok squads. I don't really like pay attention to them. Like I'm not on that kind of TikTok. I think mine's a bit different. More on that like anime, K-pop, and things like that TikTok. However, I don't really know many celeb squads. The only squad I know is like Taylor Swift's one. Doesn't she have like the girl squad?
I mean, I really wouldn't know. I feel like Taylor Swift has died down in a sense. Personally,
That's what she won to like a Grammy. Did she win a Grammy?
I mean, she did release an album
she
last year.
released two.
I mean, I don't know.
It was like folklore and something else.
The last time I heard a Taylor Swift song was probably like Bad Blood, and that's when I was like in year 5. Anyway,
Okay.
I don't really know any Taylor Swift like,
Yeah.
but for me personally, for you guys out there, if you know about the Sidemen, then you know the
Oh
Sidemen.
yeah, that's a
The
good one.
Side-
That's a good
If
one.
I was part of the Sidemen, like, I'll be so happy. Like the content that they make, the way that they get, like the way that they're with each other, and the way that they like get together, and like each of them have like
Their
each-
own personalities.
each of them, like if you wanted to like like say one thing about them, like one of them is like funny, some of them are like silly, some of them's like the responsible one. They all have
Yeah.
like different traits, but they like it's formed together really
Yeah,
well.
I get what you mean.
And,
They go well together. What of you guys? What celebrity squad would you like to be a part of, or like them to be a part of you?
Like
Does
I'm
that make
expecting
sense?
a lot of Sidemen, to be honest.
Yeah. So what is your real life squad like? You know, you have your fantasy ones, you have your celeb ones. What about you? You and your friends?
Well, my friends, this is probably a bit funny, but I'd say it is kind of like the Sidemen, to be honest. Yeah, there is the funny one, there's the responsible one, there's the There's the rich one. There's
The rich one.
there's the rich one.
Is that the only personality trait? The rich one. Okay.
There's the tall one. There's the one who's academically focused. but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes well together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it just I feel like for us, where we are now, it kind of like took a while. So it started off like me and one guy, and then it came together. It like formed, and it's like
A bigger group.
I mean, it's not big, but it's bigger than it was.
It was bigger. Okay.
What about you?
For me, like I've been in my school since year 7, year 12 now. I feel like at the beginning, like I was friends with some of the people I'm like close friends with now, but I wasn't like really talking to them like that. I think it came together when I was in like year 9. Year 9, that's when I like started to have my close friends, built my friendship group. I would say all my friends, they're very academically focused, but they're not like just academically focused. They have very good personalities. They're really nice as well. They're not problematic at all, so that's a really nice thing. Yeah.
Talking about friends from school, when you like went from year 6 to year 7, did you have like people that you already knew from like primary school?
No, not really, because I transitioned from like a non-Catholic school to a Catholic school that I'm currently in. So like the majority of the people who came to the school I'm currently in were from like different Catholic schools. They all knew each other because their schools visited each other and went on trips and things like that. I think I had one person, my friend Marie, shout out to her, we're still friends today. It's been like 10 plus years. I feel like we weren't really in the same group. I think I had to form my own friendships in year 7. Year 7 was a bit rough, but yeah. How about you guys? What did you guys experience in school? Comment down below in the chat. I would love to hear your experiences.
Yeah, I'll say quickly for me. For me, when I went to year 7, I had pretty much no friends. That's gonna sound sad, but I had no friends. I had a guy which I kind of knew, and I had my cousin. But to be honest, I really didn't have anyone from my primary school.
Yeah.
He came into my secondary school, so it's kind of hard. But me as a person, I am an outgoing person, so I kind of found making.
Really?
Like,
I would think you're reserved, more reserved than outgoing.
in some senses, I'm more reserved about myself, as in like my personal life. But
Oh, okay.
to go meet people, I think you should know about this. I'm very good at meeting new people.
You are. You were really good. I have some photos of you actually on my phone. I think I sent it to Lucy in the back. Is when we met this like painter in like, remember Church Camp, Limitless Festival.
A painter.
This painter, he made like this cool jacket. I'll show you the photo after.
Oh.
Yeah, I have the photo of you.
Yeah.
And then you have
I'm great at meeting new people.
You're great at meeting new people. You're really good. How about you guys? Are you good at meeting new people? Are you extroverted, introverted?
Yeah.
What's it like making new friends? Comment down in the chat.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I know about friendships. What are the attributes of a friendship group, and
Attributes.
what would you expect from a friendship group?
Okay. What would I expect? To be honest, I think trust is a big thing, because if you can't trust your friend, she's not your friend. Drop her, drop him, drop her, drop whoever it is. If you can't trust them, they're not your friend. What else? Having good banter as well. That's a really important factor in friendships as well. Because if you can't even talk to your friend in a banter way, talk about other things than school or something like that.
Are they even a friend?
They're not your friend. They're not your friend. Those are acquaintances.
That's a colleague. That's a colleague. That's not a friend.
What else? I would say if you can also talk about serious topics as well, that's what makes a friend closer as well. So not just having banter with each other, but also talking about what's going on in the world, the hardships that you've been through, sharing things like that. So yeah.
I'm good at that. Serious topics.
Serious topics are good.
We just talk about politics and
Politics.
politics and stocks and crypto in my group.
Stocks. You guys know about stocks?
Like we don't do it. We don't do it as a lesson, but
Yeah.
me and the rich one.
The
Well,
rich one.
we always on about like crypto and how much crypto's worth now and how those people who bought crypto when it was just out and
For real. I
like,
wish my parents bought that Apple stock. They would be so
Apple
rich now. No, literally, like one share of Apple literally equates to like millions of dollars now.
I think Apple was like $10 a share when it came out, or like
Mm.
100, and now, phew,
Oh, it's worth so much. I swear, if I had a time machine and I could go back, I swear I would go and buy so many stocks for myself and my
I'm investing
family.
in Apple, Amazon,
Yes, Microsoft,
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin's like 43,000.
43. Is it worth that much? I didn't even know that.
One Bitcoin.
I didn't know that. Okay.
But yeah, friendships are amazing,
Yeah.
and I feel like anyone, and even if you're a reserved person or an introvert, I feel like everyone wants at least like a friendship group
Yeah,
or
definitely.
like a squad, people that will like be there for you, people who are like people that make you feel like safe, like even if it doesn't have to tend to be like your family, but even if it's your family, they can be your friends, but like people who you go to when you feel relaxed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can just like you feel like
Oh yeah, I get
That
it.
feeling.
I get it.
that feeling
Yeah.
when you're like with a squad, and I feel like everyone, this sounds about weird, but not weird, but general, but I feel like everyone should have like a squad.
Yeah.
Everyone should have
Even if it's like two people that you trust, it's good enough. Like you don't have to have like 10 plus people to be in your squad or whatever you call it. I call it my friendship group. What do you call it?
I just say friends, to be honest. Like, I mean, we do have a name, but I don't want to say the name.
What's the name? I want to know. Please.
It's I'm just gonna say something pirates. That's it.
Something pirates. Finish it, Alpha.
No, it's something pirates. That's it. That's the name of our group.
Okay.
That's the name of our group.
It's honestly, it's normal to want a community, especially when you're at a new school, starting a new term, especially if you come into a new church as well. It's easy to build a community, in the church because everyone's so friendly and stuff like that. But it can take you some time to settle in.
I think
And yeah,
I think settling in church is easier than settling in a school.
definitely.
From experience, I was a type of kid that I went to like 3 different primary schools. So
Are you serious?
I went to 3 different primary schools. So I was the new kid most of the time, and it was kind of hard to. It was hard at first to like make friends because like I would make friends for like a certain period, and then like 2 years later, I moved to a different school, and those people that I knew before, I would expect people at the new school to like be like them, and it's all the like learning new people and learning new names.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you move like church, even that you meet different people, in a sense you all have that one thing in common, which is like
Yeah.
believing in God compared to like going to different schools, and
You having to find and ask questions.
you're having to find like people with the same
Mm.
attributes and same personalities
Yeah.
compared to like being in a new church.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in BCC, it's really easy to get integrated into the BCC community because I think I remember when I first came, there was like the house and stuff. So I've been here for a bit. I've been here for a long time. When my mom first came, they had like this like when you first move into the church, they give you a pack and then you go to this meeting after the service and then you get to know some of the people in the church. And then people will just like randomly come up to you and be like, "Oh, hi, how are you doing? Oh, did you just come here? Oh, are these your kids?" Like they're really nice. And then you can also make friends in BCC Kids, CitYouth, because everyone is generally nice and everyone will come up to you.
Yeah, this church is like so welcoming, and put in the comments what you think about the church. But
Yeah, put in the comments.
this church is so welcoming. I mean, I've been in this church since I was born, so I don't really know what it's like to be a new person. But sometimes I think to myself, I wish I was a new person so I can go that
Experience
I
it.
can experience all that love and the welcome pack and the meetings and all that type of jazz.
Yeah. Especially even if you feel like you don't have a squad, you don't have a community, just know that you always have a community because you have God. Everybody has God. You're God's child, okay?
God's always with you,
God's always with you.
and I feel like the church is just, if you don't have friends anywhere else, you always find friends in the church. Like,
Definitely.
Um, I do have friends in school, but I feel friends in church is just it hits different.
It does hit different, yeah.
Friends in church and friends in school just they're like
Yeah.
different. They're different breeds.
Yeah, I feel like you can make like more of like a family, a stronger bond with friends at church, like a sisterly bond. Because I know like my friend Alicia, Lucy, I know I have like more of a sisterly bond with them than a friendship bond. I could go months without talking to these two, and we'll come back together and we act like we haven't seen each other in like hours, and we'll be just like friendly. So it's like, yeah, it won't be awkward.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same for me. For me as a person who doesn't text like a lot.
Oh, I hate texting. I hate it. FaceTime me or call me. Don't text me.
For me, it's for a person who doesn't text a lot or like, in a sense, have the effort to reach out. Being friends and people in church is just good because, like, if I haven't spoken to a person, if I haven't seen a person, and
Yeah.
would meet up again, or it is like I have, like you said, you haven't. It's pretty much. You
It's
haven't seen
pretty
them
much
in
the same.
in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Like, the connection is like really strong, and it, like you said, it's like a brother and a sister thing.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a time that you feel like you never belonged? Like you feel like you didn't fit in? Because there's definitely been times like that in life.
I mean, there's been times where, like I said, when I moved to school when I was younger, there was times when I didn't feel like, for a while, I didn't feel like I knew anybody. I felt like I was by myself.
Yeah.
Moving into secondary school, I was by myself for a bit. Sometimes I have like phases in and out. Sometimes I think, do like my friends really know me, or they know how I am, or
Yeah.
but most of the time, I feel like, I wouldn't say I feel lonely, to be honest. What about you?
You feel lonely?
No, I say most of the time I don't feel.
Okay. Okay. I was about to say, I think a time where I felt like I didn't belong. I have moved like to a new primary school as well. Like I think I went to 3. I went to 3. I went to nursery in this like in Dudley. No, not nursery. Reception in Dudley. Yes, in Dudley. I'm so glad I didn't say that. Okay. And then I think I went to year 1 I had reception in year 1 in Dudley, and then I went in reception in year 1, the end term. I went there to like this school in like Birmingham, obviously. But I only stayed there for a term, and my mum didn't even tell me when I like switched schools.
Oh no.
So during the summer, I was just like, oh, Mom, are we going to this school? And I was wearing a different uniform. I was like, what's this? She was like, you're going to that school now. And I was just like, why did you never tell me? So I just walked into that school, and then I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anyone. It was so awkward. I didn't feel like I fit in because everyone already formed their groups in like reception and nursery. I've known you since nursery, obviously, and girls can sometimes be a little bit petty and mean. So girls were actually quite mean. They'll be like, I'm only allowing like 3 girls in this game. Sorry, I've known these people since nursery. You can't really play with us. Oh, it's not my game. You have to ask her. And then you ask her, and she's like, oh, sorry, I can't let you play this game. So it was things like that. I think in year 3 was hard as well. I think my friend said I got bullied. I don't remember, thank God. But it was a bit tough. But obviously I've overcome it, and it's not really affected me now. So
I feel like primary school. Oh.
Comment down below if you felt like,
If you've ever felt like you're lonely, or if you haven't belonged for a while. But
yeah,
I hope now you feel like you've got a group of people who you can
definitely
go to.
trust. Yeah.
I was saying, I feel like primary school can be a bit tough, you know. Like especially, I feel like when you're younger, um, it's harder to like make friends. I mean, because your mind hasn't really developed compared to like
Yeah.
when you're older, you're more acceptable. You know that you know more about different people.
Yeah, you know how to approach people more. I feel like as especially as I've grown up,
Hmm.
I think I can approach people in a better way, and I can like, I don't know. If I meet a new person, I'm not very awkward. I'm try. Oh, how are you doing? Oh my God, what do you do? What do you like? Yeah, things like that.
You're not gonna go to a person now, and a person that comes to you and they ask you, "Can you be part of them?" You go, ask them.
You just go. Yeah, it's generally like you learn manners. That's what you learn.
Yeah.
You learn not to be mean to people. If someone asks me to play in my game, I'm gonna say yes. So you can ask me to play my games.
It's your game.
It's my game. It's everybody's game, right?
Yeah. Um.
So do you feel like church is like a family, like the church community, the City Youth community?
Oh, definitely. Oh,
Mm.
like I don't think I've ever told anyone this, but like the same. I'd say the same respect which I have for my dad, or like let's say my dad comes in, I'll be like, you know,
Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
like that I have for Jordan, to be honest. So like Jordan, I'd say like he says like a dad to me, to be honest.
Oh, he's like a dad.
Yeah, like if I see
Jordan,
him,
do you hear this?
I feel like if I see him, I know that I have to behave. I can't just
Yeah.
I can't mess around.
Yeah.
But yeah, the church definitely feels like a family for like people that I know and some people which I don't know that well.
Yeah.
It's all like the bond is it's just different, and it's a good different, and it's a different where everyone
Yeah, I
gets
get what you
along,
mean.
no matter like how old you are, where you're from. The bond is just great.
Yeah.
So I'd
Yeah.
say church definitely feels like a family.
Yeah, it does. Even you're like my family, Alpha. I haven't spoken to you in like I haven't spoken to you in time, but obviously we have a good bond. Don't worry.
Yeah. Um. Uh. What are some groups which have felt like family? I mean,
I think we answered that before. I think it was just like obviously my family, the church group felt like family, and then even some of my friends in school or things like that, they like feel similar to family. Like I even have like Christian friends from school, so they definitely feel like family as well.
yeah. Um. Like my friends who I was on about, they feel like, for me, they feel like family in a sense. Um. Like I don't think like I can just think of them being at like my wedding or something. Like just
Your
there.
wedding, you're thinking far ahead, Alpha. Who's
Like-
your bride?
I'm not answering that question, but put in the comments if you've like ever felt your friends feel like family, friends that
Yeah.
are really close.
Yeah.
Like at times where you feel like you have to think whether they are actually your friends or your family.
Yeah, I have an activity for you guys to do within the week. I want to know, you need to think about who feels like family. Do you feel like you're part of God's family? I want you to reflect on that this week and really think about it. Maybe like some friends, they don't feel like family. Yeah.
Yeah. And going on about family, we're gonna spend the next few weeks talking about what it means to live like in God's family, what
Yeah.
it means to be in God's family,
Yeah. Stay tuned for that.
and
We're gonna be-
we're gonna go into Ephesians, and we're gonna be talking about. Well, Jordan's gonna be talking about why Paul is all about God's family and why Paul wants people to join
Yeah.
God's family. You wanna?
Okay.
Um, say the earliest announcement is that on Saturday the 1st of May, we're gonna play football.
Football. You don't have to play it. Don't worry.
So we're gonna be at Summerfield Park on Saturday. Um,
Please come.
Fine. If you don't know where Summerfield Park is, use Google. It's not.
Use
It's
Google.
it's not that far.
Yeah. It's
We're gonna be there from 12 to 4, I believe,
yeah.
and we're gonna be at Summerfield Park playing football. You don't have to play football. Social distancing. If you want to raid Lidl with us, you can come raid Lidl with us.
Ooh, what's your favorite little bakery item?
All pretty much the sweet stuff. Donuts, cookies,
Ooh,
pecan and maple pie.
pecan and maple pie. I would say mine's the cinnamon bun. I love cinnamon buns. But continue with your notes. Sorry.
Also, we have Zoom groups. We have tribes for year 7th and 8th on a Wednesday, and that will start at 7:30. Also, we have a CitYouth on a Sunday, so like today. So invite your friends, your parents, your cousins, your Aunt Sarah in Everton. Go, go invite them for youth, and we now have worship. We have a live worship. We've got Alicia and Erin, so invite them. Also, we've got a chat room. You know the video we filmed,
What video?
the chat room video.
Oh yeah, you guys should stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. We have some really nice topics on that.
So I believe that will be coming out soon for the youth especially. And lastly, we've got an app which I would say we're working on, but it's not really our app. We've got an app that we're looking into.
Using for the we have an app that we're using. We're looking into using for the CitYouth.
What Angel said.
Yeah.
Looking into it, making sure that everything's safe for you guys, so that on about community and friends, that
Yeah.
we can all come together and feel like one, just chatting whenever we want to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Because I feel like during lockdown, we didn't really the youth weren't really we see each other on a Sunday,
Yeah.
and we did have our groups in a sense, but I think all as one, we weren't as one.
Yeah, we weren't really much. I know for me, I wasn't really much in contact with everyone. So I feel like with this app, it will really help you be part of the CitYouth community and the church community. So that's going to be really fun, isn't it?
So yeah, that was
Yeah.
the final announcement.
Final announcement.
Anything you want to say before we go?
I feel we love you guys. Just know that even though you feel like you're not a part of a community, you always have God with you. You always have the church community. There are no admissions or tryouts and anything. All you need to do is walk in through those doors.
And you'll find in church you can find
In
any
church,
friend.
you can find your community. Yes. Yes, you can.
So as we go,
So, yeah,
stay safe,
stay safe, you guys. Social distance, wear your mask,
respect
take your
government
test.
guidelines, and
Respect it.
we hope to see you next week.
Yeah, we do. I'll see you
Peace.
later, guys. Bye.